Hello there, Capricorn. How you doing? Capricorn, thank you guys so much for being here. I never have to tell you guys how much I just appreciate all of y'all's time and energy. Thank you guys so much. Listen, this will be something that I wanted to do for a long time. I think I announced it a long time ago, like 2 months ago. But you know, I really needed to just, you know, work some of my own things out before I got these particular readings. So here we are with your moon. So if you are a Capricorn moon, this may highly resonate to you. Also, I mean, if Capricorn is anywhere in your chart, of course, it's going to resonate in some ways, maybe. But this is more specially intended for Capricorn moons, okay? So Capricorn, of course, we know that the moon sign governs like your emotions and like, you know, parts of yourself that, you know, you want to kind of keep hidden. You know, also the moon represents your intuition, or, you know, your moon is represented by intuition in a way. So, you know, these readings may be what you are connecting to emotionally at this time. Of course, you know, it may be incongruent with whatever you have going on, but this is about more so what you're feeling on the inside. And, you know, some of you guys may be hiding that. Some of you may be, you know, more outwardly expressing it. But, you know, I just thought this would be an interesting topic. So without further ado, Capricorn moon, here's your reading. Of course, if the messages don't resonate, then, you know, leave it where it is, right? Okay. Thank you, spirits. I do appreciate you. Thank you for the messages. So we have Mercury, mind. Okay, Capricorn moon. So there may be a lot on your mind, quite literally. For a lot of you, I feel like this is, you may be allowing the things of your mind to play on your emotions. Some of you, you know, you may be like audibly hearing things that kind of seem a little like, well, where'd that come from, right? But it's coming from your intuition, okay? You're getting messages. You're receiving messages intuitively. Now, whether you're allowing your mind to trust that or not, you know, well, maybe not, right? Also, I definitely feel like if you have Taurus that's anywhere in your chart, this is, you might have some Taurus energy coming through here. So, you know, there may be a lot of feelings that I think that you might have about money right now. You know, you may be receiving messages, you may be like receiving intuitive messages about, just about, you know, what to do with your finances for some of you. Okay. That can mean a couple of different things for you guys. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. So let's take a look at some of the ways that this is expressed outwardly, okay? Because a lot of the times, you know, we do like cover our feelings and not necessarily, you know, speak things outwardly. So this is kind of speak to a way to about like how you're trying to how can I say this? This is more so about like what you're doing to like maybe mask your emotions, or how you're presenting it to outside people who you don't really want to know, like be all in your business like that. Hold on, we have one. Okay. Oh, we have two. Okay, so we have 777, rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. And then we also have the color pink. Okay, the color pink is love, caring, and compromise. Compassion, excuse me. So what I'm feeling here is I feel like some of you may move through this emotion or through this whatever you're experiencing in the now. Like some of you are moving through this like literally like by the skin of your teeth, but no one would ever know it. You know, no one would ever know it because I see like outwardly, you know, you really express yourself through like caring gestures, or just being extremely sweet and extremely, you know, compassionate, and it's really the way for you to I don't want to say mask or cover your emotions. I mean, for some of you, it may be to that extreme, but for others of you, it's just that daily defense that you put on every day, you know, against whatever may come your way, you know, so that you don't have to deal with your emotions 24/7. I mean, if we dealt with our emotions 24/7, it's like, how depressed would we be? Some of us. Let's take a look at how your emotions are affecting you when no one is around, when no one is looking, when there's no one to hide from it. Okay. So the card that we have to come out here is silenced. Wow. So I feel in a way, Capricorn Moon, you may not even really be, you're not really, I feel like you're so closed off. Like, I feel like you constantly distract yourself, or you're constantly keeping yourself distracted so that you purposely don't even have to deal with yourself anymore. Okay? And it may be centered, like, I feel like it may be centered around money issues, you know? It may be centered around that, but for others of you, it's not that. For others of you, it's just where you're just getting messages sent to you intuitively that you're not trusting. And you're not trusting it, so it's like you're in a way, it's almost where like you need to be a messenger. Okay, there's something that you need to express or say, and I think that sometimes you might sugarcoat it so that it doesn't come off as bitter as it feels to you in your mind, or in your gut. And I feel like it's something that is connected to you, though. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Capricorn Moon, I hope you guys were able to follow me on that. I guess just ultimately what I've been trying to say, just to kind of clean this up, just to make it a little bit more understandable for those who aren't following me yet. I feel like you're receiving intuitive messages, either about money or either about maybe something that, you know, happened to you over money. You're not necessarily, you know, speaking up about it. And in fact, I think it's playing on your conscience, and it's playing on your conscience so much that you overcompensate in the outside world by being super sweet, super loving, and like super compassionate, super generous. Okay, so that's either how you're acting, but for some of you, that's what you need to like maybe confess. Or maybe someone is going to be confessing to you about that, and you're trying to figure out how to deal with that. You're still trying to figure out how you're still going to treat this person with compassion, even though they screwed you over and you're upset about it. But it's like... Let's go ahead and pull that tarot. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, okay, and then the Queen of Wands. Okay, that's a pretty interesting lineup here. What I'm feeling here with this Capricorn moon is I'm feeling you actually waiting on a message. I'm feeling you waiting on a particular message, but someone's not speaking up. Someone is not speaking up. In fact, what they're doing is they are the ones that's trying to treat you with some sort of, like they're the ones trying to overcompensate with being like extra sweet and extra kind, right? But I do feel like, you know, you in a way already know here with the Queen of Wands, within your intuition, you already know what was done. You already know the actions that were carried forth. Okay. And honestly, I don't even really feel like you being with the Four of Swords here. I feel like, again, I feel like you're just being patient. I feel like you're just going to lie down and just sit here and be patient and wait on the truth to come in, which is what, again, what you're doing here with the Three of Wands, because really you already know with that black cat in your lap. Baby, you already know. You're keeping your mouth closed and you're waiting for those messages to come through now. Let's go ahead and pull just two more pieces of energy here. Actually, the card under the deck was the Six of Pentacles. I really didn't make a space for a card under the deck, but anyway, the card under the deck there was the Six of Pentacles, so I just felt compelled to pull it. So what I mean with the Six of Pentacles there, this may be a family situation, and that's why you can't really speak on it the way you want to speak on it, because you know, it may involve family. It may involve an older member of your family. For some of you, this may be a parent or an uncle. Let's go ahead and see how we can navigate through these feelings, because ultimately, yeah, I do feel, for most of you, I don't even really feel like you feel betrayed. You don't even feel betrayed. You in fact, you feel as though you knew it was going to happen, because you intuitively, again, had been receiving these messages, but you were silencing them. You were not paying attention to them. But, you know, you may have been seeing a lot of sevens pop up. You may have been seeing the color pink pop up a lot, but either way, you have been intuitively getting messages that you have been keeping silence. And those messages probably told you what was going to happen, which was saying, you know, someone is needing to confess something to you. And again, with the Six of Pentacles, it makes me feel like it was, again, over matters of money or matters of family, it's some sort of family beef. So how can we navigate through these feelings? To my Capricorn moons. Okay, so the first piece of the first message is the Unicorn. Good fortune in friendship. So this is where, honestly, this is where Spirit is really saying, you know, listen, it's just going to make the situation go by a lot easier if, you know, okay, so what, you ignore the message, right? But it's going to make the situation a lot easier if you just allow this person to come and just confess what they need to confess. And, you know, even though, yeah, they're treating you, you already see why they're going the extra mile to treat you with like all this extra compassion and all this extra lovey-dovey stuff, right? You see why they're doing all that, right? It's because they feel guilty. So it's like, don't beat them up enough. Still be a friend to them. Still, you know, allow them to come to you and confess, and they will. Okay, the next card that we actually got pulled from Spirit was the Dagger. Conflict and danger lie in wait. The card actually fell out in reverse. The card actually fell out in reverse, which is letting me know that any conflict from this situation, is only going to come from at least the accepting party not being or not reacting from a more higher vibrational, you know, sort of way, you know. This is where the situation, again, it is in reverse, and it actually kind of looks like the the Ace of Swords from tarot. But, you know, with it this way, with this particular deck, of course, it's saying that there's conflict, right? There could, in fact, be conflict based off of what particular truth is being exposed to you. I mean, that's, of course, you know, of course, right? But with it being in reverse here, I'm definitely feeling it's more of like that Ace of Swords energy where the truth is still coming out. I mean, I even feel like this Ace of Swords coming off of the mind of this unicorn in a way. Like, I just noticed that for the first time ever. But like, yeah, this is definitely a family or money situation that for some of you, someone may be confessing to you, or you may be receiving messages that you need to confess or open up to someone about a matter of money. Either way, someone is waiting. Whoever did it, whoever done it, the other party is waiting for that response or that confession, or they pretty much already know. So it's like, or they know something. They may not know everything, right? But they do need that truth because things will balance out. I don't see things happening negatively. Other than, you know, I feel like it's kind of gut wrenching though for whoever is holding this in. So yeah, Capricorn, those are the messages. Thank you so much. Let's see. I forgot everything I was going to say. Oh, I am running a contest. So if any of you are watching this before August 24th, just know that I will be going live. I'll be doing a contest for a free reading. So just participate in the live and subscribe, and that's how you can win. All right. So hit me up. Let me know how everything's working out in the comment box below. Of course, you guys have a great one. I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn Moon.